is Christmas 2023 and I've got nothing on my nails. It has been completely crazy around here, but I am not deterred. Even though it's Christmas Day already, I am going to put on my Christmas manicure. So let's get started. Okay, so I've already used the nail prep pad. After I did that, I used the Ridge Filling Nail Primer. And after I let that dry for a couple hours, then I went back and I used a new nail prep pad and I just cleaned my nails. So that's the preparation that we've already done. Now I am going to tie the knot, and I want to put that down as my base color. Some of you probably saw where I used London Calling as a base, and then I put this beautiful, was it Happy Holidays, I believe is what this one, yep, Happy Holidays, on top of London Calling, and you could not see it. It was not good. So I decided, let's go with something lighter. So we're going to use Tie the Knot, which is really pretty. It's a very pretty pearl-like color. Here we go. Take off that purple tab, and then this is Tie the Knot. Isn't that pretty? It's so gorgeous. All right, so I did this a little quick. I didn't talk you through it. I'm sorry. That is totally my bad. Let me start over. Okay, so after I finish this nail, I will start talking to you about how I'm doing this. I apologize. I was just so anxious. I just jumped into it. Okay. So you get the gist based off of what you've seen, but let me go over it step by step with you. Okay, let me first clear this nail. Okay, here we go. First, I could tell already I need the cheater glasses so I could do a much cleaner job. Because, yep, I got it on my cuticle. That's not what you want to do. So you can see right there, it's on the cuticle. I'm going to lightly press between my cuticle and my nail to try to clear that area up. And the reason why you don't want it on the cuticle is because when your nail starts to grow out and this starts to pull away, it will have a lifting effect right here on the areas that was sitting on top of your cuticle, and that lifted area is going to get caught in your hair whenever you wash your hair. So that's something we just don't want. All right. Oh yeah. And now that I have the cheater glasses on, I can see I have a little bit right here too. Okay, all cleaned up. All right, let's start over. So the way you're going to use Color Street comes in, you get 8 different sizes and you get 2 of each size. You're going to find the one that fits your nail. So for example, this one won't fit on that nail, but this one will. Then you're going to pull off that purple tab. This is the protective plastic layer. So you just pull that off. And then this silver tab is your actual Color Street. So as I pull, oops, it came right off. Pull off the silver tab. I like to put it back onto the backing so it gives me something to hold on to. I'm going to line that up with my cuticle right there, but not on the cuticle. And then press it down the middle. And then I'm going to give it a little pull this way so that as it lays down, it's not, see that little wrinkle right there? I don't want that. So I'm going to pull a little and then get that down. I'm going to pull a little on this side and get this side down. And then I'm going to use my thumb and go under my ring fingernail and perforate that off and wrap it around. There we go. That's how you apply Color Street. That was a much better tutorial than what I was starting off with. All right. Then if your nails are short enough, you can, this side is perforated. And so there's a convex side on that side. However, I think my my nails are too long right now. Oh, wait, it will actually fit. I think it'll fit. I'm going to give a little stretch that way. They do stretch a little bit. Okay, lining up with my cuticle again. Nope. There we go. Line up with my cuticle. Press down the middle. Give a little pull on this side. Give a little pull on that side. There we go. And wrap it around the edge. Awesome. I was able to get 2 nails with that one strip. I thought my nails might be a little too long, but guess not. All right, perforating because there's a little bit right here on my skin. So I'm just pressing using my nail as my thumbnail as my tool and pressing between the skin and the nail, and that just perforates that off. And then I can press underneath my ring finger and that perforates that off. All right, 4 nails done. All right, next, middle finger. That should work, or maybe this one. Yeah, this one's a little bit wider. All right, again, taking off that purple tab and then pulling off the color street. So how is your Christmas going? Hopefully you guys are more on top of it than I am. However, I do have an excuse. My excuse is I started a new job, which means a lot of learning and training and getting to know the new policies and procedures and how things work. And on top of that, my family came down with COVID. Thankfully, not I, or maybe not thankfully, I don't know. No, thankfully not I. And so I ended up being the person who would sanitize everything, bring them all their meals, you know, carefully pull out, because they were all quarantining in their own rooms, carefully pull out their used dishes and sanitize everything so that one child did not get it and myself did not get it. And so there were people with COVID and there were people without COVID trying to, you know, live in the same house, help each other out, and not spread anything. So with all that, we did not do much for Christmas. In fact, we canceled our plans to go hang out with my parents and my brother because we just didn't know who would test negative by the time Christmas came around. And thankfully, everyone is negative. So we thankfully no longer have to worry about COVID. So unfortunately, we canceled our plans, but the good news is we're actually having a good time together, just the 5 of us. We're enjoying each other's company. A friend of ours had given us a very cool game, and it's like the simplest little party games. You pick a card and it tells you what to do, and it's so much fun. We are just having a ball. So like one of the games was to take, I don't know why this area is just sticking up. Okay, there we go. Well, one of the games was to like take chopsticks and you put the chopsticks on the edge of a table, and then you have a like solo cup up here and you have to flip the chopstick into the cup. And whoever could get the most, like there were five cups and 5 chopsticks, whoever could either get that all 5 done, flip the chopsticks into the cups first wins, or whoever had the most chopsticks in their 5 cups at the end of a minute wins. So each game is only about a minute, but we are having so much fun. And they're just silly little things like that. Like you put a little ping pong ball between your knees and then you have to try to aim and drop it into a cup. You have to take rubber bands and shoot at a pyramid of the cups. It is so much fun. And I have adult children and we're having a blast. So, all right. I can see where that's kind of lifting, so I'm pushing it down right there. There we go. All right, I'm not going to do my thumbs because I want to do them last. I'm going to move on to my next step, which is the Happy Holidays. So I wanted to use up the Happy Holidays. So these are going to go on my thumbs. I'm going to have an odd number. That's okay. I wanted to use them up. So let's have pointer finger, B1. There we go. Now, if you were going to be wearing, like, I know New Year's is around the corner, and so I'm not going to wear this for very long. So I'm not too worried about it. But if I were going to be making a manicure with, you know, an overlay, really what you want to do is stagger your sets so that they're not exactly on top of each other, so that when they grow out, you end up with a thinner. Here, let me see if I can show you. If you have this piece and this piece, and you put them, basically you're going to put your first one down here and your second one is going to go beyond it. So here is your first one and here's your second one just beyond it. And that way there, this very edge, which is up against your cuticle, is only one layer and not two like this. Because when it's like this right on top of each other, this edge is going to be thicker. And again, that's the area where you could snag your hair as your nails grow out. But if it's slightly staggered like that, then it's going to be thinner around the area of your cuticle and you'll be totally fine as your nails grow out. So, all right, let's do that one. Yeah. The ring finger over here. Perfect fit. And wrap around the edge, and then one more other ring finger. All right, beautiful. I may not need that London calling at all. I could just stop right there, really, because I was going to use these and make some French manicures. All you need to do is go like that. But honestly, I think I need I don't think I need that. I don't think I want that. I think I'm gonna just seal this back up and not use it. Yeah, I think that's pretty, just the way it is. All right, and then, oh, hey, I do have one more. Perfect, okay. Yay. That's a nice surprise. So again, I hope you guys are having a better Christmas than I did, or I guess mine was more like, today is fantastic. It was up into the season, up until getting ready for today, right? But I hope yours is going much, much better. All right, so let's do our thumbs. Where's the other one? Here we go. So I know for my thumbs for sure, you can see right there, it is more than halfway over. So I have to use two. And these are the biggest pieces. So really this is big enough to go on my big toe, but that's okay. Whoopsie. Okay. Let me know how your Christmas is, or the season up to your Christmas. How has it been going? I would love to get to know you personally better. All right, there we go. Now, because I still have my right thumb left, I can perforate right in here. But when we get to the next nail, I am going to use a tool because this pushing that I'm doing with my thumb, if I were to do that with this thumb, it would start to push back that color streak because it's still not fully cured and it's still a little soft. So I can't do this on the other side. I have two options. One, grab a tool that I can use in place of my thumb, or to just push it down as best as I can and let it cure. And when it's dry, then perforate it off. All right, so actually I'm going to do this one while I still have one thumb, because the overlays are actually, in my the clear overlays are actually thicker and a little bit more, they're just thicker, and which is great because they protect the color streaks so well, but it is also a little bit more challenging sometimes to perforate off. All right, this one is working fantastic though. Okie doke, last one, here we go. And then tonight, as soon as I'm done with here, we're gonna have our dinner. And we've already told the kids to prepare to share where they think, so that they had some time to reflect. Where has God been active in their lives? Where have they been actually seeing God work in their lives? Because, you know, today's not all about presents and materialistic things. It is truly about, it's supposed to be about Jesus's birth and celebrating who he is. And so we wanted that to be the focus for today. So we are going to be sharing at dinner time where God has been active in our lives. Where have we seen him? What has he been saying to us? If you are of a Christian faith and would like to share with me where you've seen God active in your life, I would love to hear it. Because you know what? I think when we hear, I don't want to call them stories, but when we hear testimonies of how God is working in different people's lives, it really encourages us because it is quite amazing. It is really, really amazing. All right. Beautiful. I am loving how this is coming out. What do you guys think? So yes, please, 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 please leave in the comments where God has been active in your life. And if you aren't of faith, don't worry. You don't have to tell me. That's okay. Just tell me how your Christmas is going. I would love to hear that too. There we go. All right. So we just have to perforate right here. Again, pressing between. So I'm using this tool instead of my thumbnail to press between my skin and my nail. And that is going to perforate off that little bit of the clear overlay that is sitting right there on my skin. I'm so glad I didn't give up, because I was thinking it's too late, just go with like a New Year's mani, you know, you don't need to do this. But no, I'm so glad I did. This is so pretty, and it's kind of a wintry theme, right? It doesn't have to be a Christmas theme. I could still wear this all week long. I love it. There we go. Oh, so pretty. All right, let me know what you guys think. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed Christmas with family and friends. I'll talk to you guys later.